Hey everyone! Today I'm diving into one of the most fascinating topics in global economics, the future dominance of India and China. Which of these two giants will shape the next century? First, let's talk about economies. China, with its massive manufacturing base, has been the world's factory for decades. India's economy, while smaller, is growing at a rapid pace, driven by its service sector and a young, dynamic workforce. The GDP growth rates of these nations tell their own stories. China's growth has slowed, but India's is accelerating. Next up, trade. China's trade networks are vast, spanning the globe with the Belt and Road Initiative. India, meanwhile, is focusing on building its own trade alliances, especially within Asia. Both countries are major exporters, but China leads with high-tech goods while India excels in software and IT services. Now, prosperity. While China has lifted hundreds of millions out of poverty, India is on a similar path, though with more work to do. The middle class in both nations is expanding, driving consumer demand and economic growth. Let's shift to technology. China is a leader in areas like AI, 5G and e-commerce. India, on the other hand, is making waves with its startup ecosystem and software innovation. Both nations are investing heavily in future tech, but their approaches differ greatly. Natural resources play a critical role. China's vast mineral wealth and energy resources have powered its growth, but India's rich agricultural base and renewable energy potential are significant as well. Regarding global business growth, both countries are magnets for foreign investment. China's established infrastructure and market scale are attractive, while India's democratic setup and legal framework offer stability and promise. Energy consumption is another key factor. China is the world's largest energy consumer, heavily reliant on coal, though it's investing in green energy. India, while also a major consumer, is making significant strides in solar and wind energy. Speaking of green energy, both countries are committed to reducing pollution. China faces severe pollution issues but is leading in electric vehicles and renewable energy investments. India is pushing hard on solar power and aims to be a leader in clean energy. Infrastructure development shows a stark contrast. China's rapid urbanization and high-speed rail networks are world-class, while India is catching up with ambitious projects like smart cities and enhanced public transport. In the political landscape, China's centralized authoritative governance contrasts with India's democratic framework. This difference shapes their economic strategies and international relationships. Geopolitically, both nations play crucial roles. China's ties with Russia and its influence in Africa are notable, while India's relationships with Western countries and its role in the Quad Alliance are significant. In terms of relationships with major economies, China's economic ties with the US are complex and contentious. India, meanwhile, enjoys strong ties with the US and European nations, positioning itself as a key player in global geopolitics. So, who will dominate the future? It's a tough call. Both India and China have their strengths and challenges. What's clear is that the global economy will be profoundly influenced by the paths these two nations take. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Until next time.